Alright, this is Calabos, and we're playing Ultimate Alchemy. So, when we left off, we were worried about making string. So what we're probably going to end up doing is making another Phytogenic Insulator. Which, I mean, we've made a couple of them at this point. Phytogenic Insulator. So we'll need dirt, copper gears, redstone, and lumium gears. So grab a lumium gear from somewhere. Here. What else do we say? 2 copper gears and a redstone reception core. Bronze. I were a copper gear, I'd probably hide here. Dirt machine frame, which I just cleaned my inventory out, sort of. Not a lot, but dirt. Why not have a backpack? I don't know. I don't know. The dirt. There we go. Dirt acquired. Those go. Now, looking at the other ones, they're all here. So we are importing fluxed phytogrow. There's rice, this one is sugarcane, and this one is minimal. That is canola. This isn't very canola. So let's pop this somewhere. Yes, we could just go. Make sure that's too high. It's probably the highest we can go. So as far as the drawer, we could put stuff on top of it. For example, I'm sure we could just do this. Get some flax seeds going. Power. So this is going to be flux ducts. You'll need water as well, so we'll just take this duct. We'll go. If I were a duct, I would probably be somewhere in the wall of shame. I have this controller. Let's see what this is called. This is called a signalum plated fluiduct. Signalum plated. That one. We've got electrum and signalum. Why don't we have a crafter for this? Wire not paper. I'm gonna have that by. Here's to my stove. I mean, we did just do those, I guess, so it's fair. This is medium blend. That's for the bucket. Rich Phytogrow. This one is pyrotheum dust. This is Resonant Conversion Kits. One is Upgrade. I know. Not what you signed on for. Well, I mean, I guess it sort of is if you're watching my channel. This is just how I roll. Backwards and uphill repeatedly. We are doing pulverized silver. We're doing pulverized copper. Let's grab a couple more signs. Not have a thing for signs. Have to have a membership card to get inside. Are water buckets. Are copper. Are ice. Are sugar. Netherwort. Our canola. Our sugar. You are stone bucket. You are this powder. Yeah, was better. Okay. So that I can look and see what stuff is doing. Yes, signalum ingot. Are which item row? No, you're making the other kind. Making the fluxed. Item. Flux that. Alright, you are polarized tin. You are supposed to be voiding the slag. Okay, so we want one of these. So it's bar. That. Which one were we just looking at? It's constant. This one makes a nice glowstone. With powder. Electro. Head. Wasn't signalum. Could it have been? There we go. Lumium. Lumium. Alright, so we've got that rolled in. One is making energized glowstone buckets. Got like half the episode of labeling everything already. Stone buckets. Alright, so we want to be able to pull Phytogrow, we want to pull water, we want to have a crafter for plated fluidics. So these, do we have hardened fluidics? What kind of fluidics do we have? Fluidics. We don't have any fluids. So let's make some hardened fluidics and give it a home. We need Fluidics go. That. That will grab these and give them a home somewhere. And I know, right? We'll get some of this eventually. And we'll put this nowhere near anything that has anything to do with it, because that's the way we roll. We're gonna go ahead and pop a sign on that bad boy. We're gonna say Hardened Fluidics. We're going to grab another crafter. So for this one, we want signalum plated. And we've got electrum and signalum, so we're going to do that. Pop our thing, grab some of these, go over to this. Alright. So that. Let's go ahead and make a there we go. I know. I pretty much just remembered these, so what this will do is this will mean that we only have a single stack, so it's only ever going to make 64 of each of those, which will save us a lot of processing time and stuff, and since we're not ever going to actually like need all of them, right? So Phytogenic Insulator, we want to tell this input enabled. We want to get some phytogrow, the glowing kind. Here we go. We'll pop this in there. Got some flax seeds. And we're gonna go on the bottom. I think I need another flaxseed because this mill somewhere else. Bye. Because flax seeds is gonna need a home. Now what should happen is every time this finishes a process, it should export everything, import everything, and then move on with life. How much phytogrow do we have in the system? Do we not have enough? Next. Still, I don't think that we're actually growing all that much stuff, so it should be okay. This is... None of these are growing. Okay, that's growing. That is not. That is not. So we have 3 that are currently growing. But what this does is this gives us the string that we need. So let's go ahead and set up crafter. We're gonna say this one is a binder. Slime do we have in the system? I think that much. We actually wanted to use the rice slime ball, so let's grab a rice slime ball. Pop this here. Pop that out. Pop this in this. And we're going to need another whatchamahoosit that looks kind of like a core. Just don't want to take like an entire stack. I just want the one, you know. Not even the right drawers. Okay, so drawer, this, our assign, okay. Processor binder. This should be string from flax. Okay, so we've got string. It's doing its thing. We can go ahead and grab a conversion kit. So these are upgrade kits. Want a slap that on there. Make sure our power's doing okay. Are full. Are also full. We have ridiculously plenty of power then. All right. See anything else that we probably ought to label on this one? Is sawdust. Sawdust. One is plated fluidics. Perfect. I think everything is labeled. Except for idiots at the bottom. This is clearly our magma crucible. molten nickel. God, I don't remember how frustrating that was. Trying to get nickel and then finding out there was an easy way of doing it. Alright, so we are just about at the 25-minute mark. I mean, we did string, we've got that going. We did a couple of other minor stuff. As far as a conversion, like if we wanted a resonant conversion kit, we'd need a resonant upgrade kit, which is the lumium gear, the enderium. Let's see if we've got enderium here yet. Enderium, not have enderium. Enderium blend is resonant ender, pulverized platinum, lead. So this is resonant ender. Resonant ender. So we can reuse this one. Let's see. It's green. So we can reuse that one, pump it into buckets, and that's how we'll get our resonant ender sorted. Like I said, we're doing pretty decent on processors. We're clearly going to use the controller. When we get to the top, I'm just going to expand out that way. Go back here. And I will bring this out and then leave a space so we can get between. I'll probably come out to here and then do like the wall at this point. Then we'll keep going. Because remember, what we're trying for is this nonsense. And we're going to have a chaotic tier fusion crafter. So we've got to make podzol. I think we have grass made, right? Yes. We can make grass though, not a big deal. We've got to automate grass, we've got to automate podzol. It's going to be empowered oil. And we'll get empowered oil from basically it's a canola cycle. I am really kind of not looking forward to it. It's a little bit of a weird rabbit hole thing. But that'll give us podzol, and once we've automated podzol, we'll be done automating podzol. So the purpose behind all this is not just because I want to have a really stupid looking wall, but at this point, absolutely everything so far is automated. I don't necessarily know. I mean, I can automate the draconic tier crafter stuff pretty well. At some point, we'll have to do some Thaumcraft. I mean, if we look at clay, we're going to need this fusion crafting core, and then we're going to need draconic. We'll need the chaotic fusion crafting things, which we'll need dragon eggs. Dragon eggs will be void vapors and an egg. Make a dragon egg. Void vapors we're going to get from void seeds, which is Thaumcraft, and once we have one void seed, we can grow more. Miniature void seeds we can get from cutting grass. Do we? Don't. Maybe what I'll do is between episodes I'll cut ridiculous amounts of grass and see if we can get a void seed, and that would save us ridiculous amounts of time. Conic. Yeah, so we would be able to get this with void seeds and eggs. We can get that, no problem. Chaotic core is going to require entropy crystals and chaos shards. Chaos shards are going to be from bedrock, which we can smelt our quadruple compressed cobblestone into bedrock. We have quadruple compressed cobblestone, so that's actually something that we can do right now. Entropy crystals is going to be Thumbcraft and seeds, or Rune of Balance, mutated grass and grass. So that is a thing that we can automate. Okay, mutated grass. Mutated grass. Dirt and an eerie mask, which is mana infused strings and floral gray powder. Now that is ridiculously automatable too. Draconic. Draconic. Dragon Hearts is gold and draconium. Draconium gonna be there's gotta be a way to get draconium, right? If we make a dragon head, we can just turn bricks into draconium. I mean, sure. Dragon head is going to require... Oh, that ability is negligible. Okay, well, I mean, clearly we have goals. For the most part, they are relatively achievable. And yeah, like we'll work toward them. So we'll get a little bit more done towards, you know, this stuff, and then we'll progress towards Britannia. There's something in Elven Trade that I want. And then we'll do stuff. So yeah, hope you liked the episode. If you did, leave me a like. If you didn't, don't. Questions, comments, concerns, they all go below. Have a good night.